Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's a Tuesday, and Rome is falling. How about that, everyone? Yeah, we've got a wonderful little game of Fall of Rome. So the script that you can see on the right-hand side there is a homebrew script. Homebrew rules will be applying. We'll be going through a lot of the characters while we go through the game. We've got the wonderful Patters and Alex running the game for us, and a whole host of amazing people in the stream as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the next couple of hours as Rome topples, and hopefully we lead ourselves to victory or just have a lot of fun while we do it. I always like to give the disclaimer that I am by no means an excellent player at Clocktower. I am just a player at Clocktower, but I like to have fun, and that's what I'm going to try and do for the next 2 hours or so, especially with this crazy script. One of the best homebrews I think that I've ever played previously. So yeah, without further ado, let's head back to town and listen to that chatter while the game gets set up.
I won
Say
once
hi
as
to the
Cleopatra
stream,
and
folks.
lost once to Hannibal.
No.
Hi to the stream, folks.
Hello.
That's that grade A content.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
So a black man and a China man walk into a bar. No,
Okay, no. Oh, how do I mute one specific person again? You've been warned, Cross.
I tried to make a custom Fall of Rome token, but as you can see, it's very pixelated. Like the
Oh
quality.
no! Why is it so?
Very
Yeah.
low.
But what was the other one? The other one was the organ grinder in the savant wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I have a few.
Well, show them off, Mimi.
To be fair, Mimi, I wasn't mad at you and Mia because I knew that both of you were evil. I was mad at Good
Cross.
for letting it happen.
Cross.
All right, Patters, Alex, we are ready to begin whenever you are.
I think we're ready.
Tokens are going out.
I think we should let Cross have his breakdown first.
You can do it at night when I mute
I'm
everyone.
over it.
Apparently, he screamed at his daughter's pediatrician.
Oh, right. Here we are, everyone. So yeah, we are the standard bearer. Oh, I love this role. So when you are nominated, you may make a unique public statement about the nominator, not yourself. Tonight, you learn if that statement was true. So we get to play the best role. Mia, you called it. You absolutely did call it. So from what I understand about the standard bearer, we're going to play it kind of like the gossip. We are going to make a statement, a unique statement about the nominator. So whoever nominates us, we can make a unique statement about them. Whether it's around alignment, around their neighbors, around evil players being seated a number of seats away from them, things of that sort of nature, or even like specific characters if we want to try and gamble it and do it that way. And we learn if that statement was true. So specifically different to the gossip, we're not relying on a death. We're relying on information from Patters and Alex, who are going to be running this game. In before we are Hannibal, absolutely. There is always that worry. But you know what? Is it really a worry? Hey, Taker. I think that's Daniel. Hey, Daniel. There is a difference of at least 2 letters between X player's name and their role. I'm not smart enough to figure that out, but I've got some really smart players in the chat with me, so that's wonderful. You'll come and help me figure this out, right, folks? Hey, JP. Yeah, in JP we trust. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you are new to this whole stream of mine, I'd love it if you could follow. You don't have to subscribe. In fact, I would say you absolutely shouldn't subscribe. But if you are watching this on YouTube, that's where you should subscribe, because that's free. And that's great for me as well. As I start off this whole streaming journey, just enjoying myself, just trying to have fun. And I'd love you all to come along on the journey with us. Let's listen into the chatter in town, shall we? There is no chatter in town. Hey, El Garcia. Wild Heart. Yep, Bad Omen confirmed. Possibly. I could easily be the Bad Omen here. I've been nominated, but yep, that could work as well.
A helicopter has chosen this exact moment to fly directly overhead, so I apologize if you can hear it.
Sorry,
Is
Wise.
that the one?
I'll turn left.
Yeah, is that the one you hired to take you to work?
Yes, definitely. I take a helicopter to Rome.
Fancy. We all just live here, though, right? That's how that works? Or are we the ones toppling Rome?
Well,
Yes. We're
depends
toppling
if
it.
people are-
I'm toppling.
Hello.
Arif, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you folks? Oh, Alex, I've missed you so much. Paz, I get to see you loads. But Alex, I never see you. Where have you been?
I've been staying as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'd like to use my
seem
first
to-
statement on Alex. That's how this role works, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Go, what's your statement, Arif? And I'll tell you if it's true or false.
I think Alex is wearing a diaper.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm definitely the bad omen. Cool.
We do actually have news for you.
Ooh. Oh no.
Arif, what is... Well, Patters, what's your favourite fruit, Patters?
My favourite fruit?
And what's your favourite fruit?
Oh, it's got to be that. It's got to be a grape, hasn't it?
A grape. Arif,
Love
are
a
you
grape.
partial to a grape?
No, I hate
Are you
them.
tempted by a grape at
No,
all?
I'm absolutely not. No, I hate grapes. No, keep
Well,
those grapes away from me. That's why I always say whenever I see
I
them.
think you better change your perception of grapes, my friend. You've been tempted
I
by
mean,
the temptress.
I
We
might
wish you the
try.
best of luck.
Might try one at some point. We'll see.
Well,
Thanks.
yeah, best of luck, Arif.
All right. Thank you both. Good luck. See you in a bit. Because of course. So we have been seduced by the Temptress. On the first night, choose 2 players. They learn that they were chosen. We are obviously one of those 2 players. I mean, it does signal that we're probably not Hannibal, which is good. The first time one of them dies by execution, the other becomes evil that night. So whoever that second person is, and we are obviously not going to out it, we can't necessarily play for evil, but we can play chaotically initially. Once you get glycon poisoned, yeah, I could easily just get glycon poisoned here as well. I mean, it's an interesting one. Once I die, if I die, and I've not already turned evil, that's where we fight to live. Yeah, absolutely. But I think once I die, if we've not already been told that we're evil, that's when we out it. Okay, let's listen.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rome. It's a lovely place. Definitely not fooling anything like that. You find myself and Patters in the city's forum, impaled on the city's sundial. How awful. I know some of you are smirking, but it is awful. With that, we will start the game of Fall of Rome. I will just note there is a Fabled, the Spartacus Fabled, that allows players to claim Spartacus, and that does interact with several mechanics in the game. Me and Pat is more than happy to be open about who has claimed it during the game, so feel free to ask us. And today, with 12 players alive, 6 players may choose to claim Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
I am also Spartacus. Yep,
I am Spartacus.
I'm muted.
My ears.
If
That's a lot,
people don't
right?
mind, I'll also claim Spartacus.
I'm the blacksmith. Demon, come at me.
I'm not Spartacus, but I will say the discovery of your dead bodies is going to hurt my TripAdvisor review.
I don't see
I would also say I hate to point something out on stream, but somebody needs to change the JSON so that you can put down multiple Spartacus reminders.
You see,
it should be it's working on us.
That's work on our side. But there's a bug with the brain tool, so You can frame brain.
I was going to go.
As long as you have the right tokens down.
Who claimed it? Could we get a list now?
Yep, I've got down Brockwell, Chiz, JC, Debbie, Memeing, and Cross.
Oh,
Damn, I didn't make
did I
the
miss it
cut.
then?
I'd blame
Because
Pat
that's
as-
right.
Hey,
Hello.
hello. It's a shame I didn't get to claim Sparta because that's all I'm saying. How are you?
Yeah. I'm alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Good.
Are you actually Spartacus?
No, that's a terrible thing to suggest. Look, I've never played this character before.
Okay.
I don't know how to
That's fine.
properly do it. Why are you evil?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Oh, it's a shame the storyteller's.
Oh, well.
Definitely evil. Yeah.
Day one re-rack. Never mind.
No. There is a. Screw it. I've only ever played Fall of Rome once, and I don't know enough to know if this is a bad thing to say. There is a possibility you're drunk today anyway.
Oh, you're the winemaker.
I'm the winemaker.
Oh well, then get evil to guess me now. This is brilliant.
Yeah, but we don't know if you're drunk, Aaron.
Yeah, but 50-50,
we
right?
can't-
50-50 is in our favour.
We can't take that gamble.
Oh, James, why do you have to be the winemaker? Oh.
I don't think you're actually Spartacus anyway. I think this is fine. You're not going to claim Spartacus to me in the very first chat.
No, I'm the standard bearer.
I'm not.
I'm
not
the standard
that
bearer. I just thought I'd have fun with it.
Alright.
If you want to nominate me, you can do, and I can make I mean, it's going to be pointless anyway if you've drunk me, but we can figure it out from the information that I've got, right? And then from there we can,
If I've drunked you today, you wouldn't be drunk tonight when you got the information. Is that right, Alex? In a world where I am the winemaker and have drunk Arif today, he wouldn't be drunk tomorrow night when he gets the information.
Yeah, and if world where you were drunking your neighbours on night 1, if you're the winemaker, then they would be sober on night 2.
So
Okay, so that's
this
not,
is the time.
that's
Yeah,
not a
so
terrible idea, I guess.
Not a
we don't
terrible
know
idea.
that I've drunk you today. You might not be drunk till tomorrow night, either way. But that's potentially fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
I think
We'll bear that
it'd
in
be
mind.
beneficial either way.
Alright.
If you want to nominate me, or I can just get someone else to do it because I have to make a
That's fine.
statement
A
about.
statement about somebody.
Well, it would be about you, right? It's the statement about the nominator.
Yeah, it's about the nominator. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have to say. I mean, I'd probably say something like you're sat next to. No, sat next to an evil player is terrible because I'm sat next to you. That's a terrible thing to say. Maybe like the demon is sat within 3 spaces of you because
3
that's
spaces.
basically half the grim. Then I mean, it is half the grim.
Yeah.
6, yeah. So yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
cool.
Alright, cool.
Sounds good. All right. Cross. Hello. Oh, you're muted. Is this your plan? To waste my time?
Sorry about that. Give me 1 quick second.
No worries. I'll go get into the chat and we can speak after. Oh, never mind. We're going to be here with our thoughts until someone comes back. Hey, Blue. Good to see you in the chat. Who wants to speak to me?
Not me.
Wait, no, but then you sent me a... Okay. Hello.
I didn't say anything.
I know
you
your
right?
voice, Brockwell. I know your voice. How are you, my friend?
Much better than I was to start the week.
Glad to hear it.
I'll tell you that. Well,
Everyone say
I had about.
get well soon to Brockwell, but he's already well. So then it's worked. Well done,
My name is
everyone. You
Brockwell,
did
so
great.
I'm
What are you?
Having not played the script before, I'm going with a 3 and just seeing how it goes. So I'm not really too sure what to do. I don't know what. Well, I've written down a brief description of what the evil team does, so I'm kind of learning and.
So you know what your role does. That's good.
Wiggling around. Yeah, I think so. I will give you a 3 of blacksmith,
Mm-hmm.
merchant, or gladiator.
Okay, cool.
I've had one of those potentially claimed elsewhere, but that's part of another.
If you're the gladiator, it might not be the worst thing in the world to pick me at some point, but maybe not yet because I get information. If that makes sense. Okay. If you're specifically the gladiator, if you're either the blacksmith or the merchant, ignore all of that. I didn't say anything. But if you are,
I've had a claim of that through the grapevine, so I could pass that along if we believe the other.
Yeah, I'd still want to wait till like day 3, 4 maybe, which I realise is quite late in the game anyway.
It's what's beneficial for that instance. I'll have a look through.
I'll tell you, it's not specifically something related to my role.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not specifically something related to my role, is what I'll say.
Sure. But I'll catch up with that other player.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yourself?
I'll give you a truthful 3 as well. I'll give you legionary, standard bearer, or scholar.
Cool. Interesting. Yeah, nice one, Arif. Yeah, we'll catch.
Sounds good, Brockwell. Oh, wait a minute.
Bye-bye.
Oh no, I'm only kidding. I think you're
good. Are you Bautista?
Yeah, I'm that famous Roman emperor, Bautista, Dave Bautista. Oh, thanks for the raid. Whoever raided, thanks for the raid.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, it was Blue.
Wonderful.
No, wait, was it who?
Hey, Blue.
Blue raided. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm terrible at this streaming thing, but yeah, thank you. All right, let's get back and go from there.
Take care. See a bit.
Town with... Oh, there we go. Arif.
Cheers.
Would you like to chat?
Yes. Absolutely. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad, thanks. You sneaky person. You've talked me into playing on Tuesday. Oh shit! Quick. Give me 2 rolls.
Standard bearer, centurion.
Ooh. Interesting.
What about you?
Standard bearer or sculptor?
Ooh, lovely. All right, thank you.
I think that everyone, just for everyone's benefit, the players who have claimed Spartacus today are Brockwell, Chiz, JC, Debbie, Memeing, and Cross. With that, I'll give you all about a minute or so to make any public actions if you wish to do so, and then I'll open nominations.
Can't think of which one I want to do first, but I would like to claim Gladiator and challenge Arif to a duel.
Oh, that's terrible. That's so bad.
And your weapon of choice, Chiz?
A large plaster replica fish.
And Arif?
I'm gonna have a real fish. None of that plastic crap. Have I picked wrong? Have I chosen the wrong type of weapon? Oh no.
Just to clarify, is Chiz allowed to claim to be every role on the script, or just those?
We tried to stop him.
Allowed doesn't come into it.
Amazing.
I will also claim Gladiator. I'm gonna choose Maul.
And your weapon of choice, Mike?
A sock filled with dice. Panic.
And Mo?
I'm choosing the dismembered hand of meaning.
True.
Well,
it provides a service to town. If Chiz is specifically the gladiator.
I'm only able to raise one of them, so you never know. I would like to claim actor, please, and select James, Mike, and Brockwell as demons.
The actor must be different character types, meaning.
Oh, 1 guess per type. I thought it was 1 guess per player. Right. In that case, I will guess Mole as a minion, Mike as the demon, and Brockwell as an outsider.
Thank you very much. Mo, do you have your hand
3.
raised?
Yes. I'd like to claim actor and tell a tale of Essene the demon, Cross the minion, and maybe the outsider.
Thank you very much. A brilliant story. Arif.
I would also like to claim actor and claim that Brockwell is a townsfolk, George is an outsider, and Chiz is a minion.
Thank you, Arif. George.
I'd just
maybe.
like to remind the demon that I am the blacksmith.
Cross.
I would like to claim Gladiator and challenge Memeing tonight.
And your weapon of choice, Cross.
Mole holding Memeing's dead hand.
We're not really
Maybe your
censoring.
weapon
I'd
of
like
choice.
to claim actor until town the tailor.
My other hand.
That's a really good way of saying it.
Should have said my living hand.
You love a bit of hand-to-hand combat.
But
Ooh, that's a Hursty level joke. I know Hursty's sat in the thing watching.
With that, nominations are open.
I would like to nominate Mole, please.
Was that memeing?
Memeing nominates Mole.
Paz, take it away. Memeing accusation.
I have spent a long time today distracting Mole, who has claimed no less than 2 minions, I believe, and then claimed I was
They only
their
claimed
Hannibal,
Lycon, right?
despite the fact that I know mechanically that is false. So, yeah, I'm not saying Mole should die, I'm just saying Mole is doing Mole.
And Mo?
I think I only claimed Glycon. And I'd like to claim Standard Bearer and state that my nominator neighbors a player who neighbors a demon. So Essene, Memeing, or JC is a demon. Equivalent is the meaning of it. And yeah, I think we should let me live for at least one or a few nights.
Okay.
And we can kill me.
6 required.
I don't believe. The accusation of doing Mole things is not enough to justify execution.
Can I nominate memeing, please?
Yes, Mike nominates memeing. Why, Mike?
This is in defense of my good friend Moll. I've known Moll for many years. Moll is an upstanding citizen of Rome, has done nothing but good things for this community. I do not appreciate memeing's baseless accusations. Something Ides of March. Let's get him.
Memeing.
To start with, I will claim Standard Bearer and say that Mike is evil. And then I will defend myself by saying Mole has actually admitted that they did claim minions to me. And I'm sure they will admit they did tell me I was their Hannibal. So that's all. Also, I should probably out just because I want to win on the good team. I'm Temptress, so I don't mind dying here.
6 votes required.
They know.
You should
So
mind.
They
just
learn
for-
their chosen.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just for avoidance of doubt for people not familiar with the script, if one of the Temptress chosen players is executed, that means the other one turns evil. So
Ooh, that was a
usually you
late
don't
hand
want
by
to execute.
Late hand by Essene. I think Essene might be the other Temptress pick.
Cross nominates George.
Cross, you nominated George. Tell us why.
I mean, other than apparently the only reason why I was doing this is because I was told that I was sculptor today, so I just decided to give a nomination to George.
George.
Yeah, I mean, I do support moving it off somebody claiming to be tempted. However, unfortunately, as the blacksmith, I would like to claim Standard Bearer and say that Cross was woken up for any reason on night 1. Please don't kill me, please, please, please.
Is that for any reason, George? Or their ability? Okay, wicked.
Literally any reason.
6 quite
There's a really loud noise outside the window. Cross's baby wakes him up most nights. That was a terrible random guess.
My
Random
baby
question.
has been gone for a couple
Would you be
days.
willing to tie?
I hope
Going
you know where it is.
crazy.
No.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I think
Six
it's
ties.
Wow.
Interesting.
Or
Maybe George is the other temptress and doesn't want to be evil.
I would
I
no,
think
no,
George-
no.
Chiz nominates Arif.
Cheers, nominates Arif.
Several reasons. One, hi Arif. Two, stream content is always more fun when the stream perspective is dead from day one. Three, I claim standard bearer as Arif, and he's not nominated me, and I feel peeved.
I'm gonna claim standard bearer at this moment in time, shock horror, and say that the demon, or so the Cleopatra, Crassus, or Caesar, or both Hannibals are sat within 2 spaces of Chiz.
So any demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Anything
specifically
else you'd like to add, Arif?
both Hannibals. Also, please don't kill me. I'm the standard bearer.
Okay. 7 required to put Arif on the block.
It would be really funny for the stream though.
It wouldn't. It would be terrible.
Can I just ask a question to everyone, including the storytellers here? If the standard bearer says something like, I think the person who nominated me is on the same grim as a Cleopatra, would that count?
I would not allow that, no.
That's what we call
Okay.
gamesmanship.
Moll would like to nominate Debbie.
Mo, tell us why.
Just a nomination. I have no basis. I didn't chat to this person. I have nothing. But I wanted to get a nomination. Potential merchant, standard bearer, and stuff.
Debbie?
Could Chiz be the augur?
My dogs are about to bark really loud, so I'm very sorry.
Yeah, could Chiz be the augur?
But I would like to standard bear that Moll is contributing to a Legionaries number tonight.
Okay. 7 required to execute Debbie.
Cheers. Did you vote on that because Debbie didn't show the dog?
I absolutely did.
I'm so sorry. You can hear them
Again,
though, that counts.
with that, no one is on the block, and I will be closing nominations in
George
10
nominates
seconds.
Hussein.
Tell us why.
Not only is it true that Hussein put their hand up to put somebody who claimed to be tempted on the block at the last moment, that was called out in Town Square as it happened, and nobody's mentioned it since.
Hussein?
I did do that, yeah.
And with that, 7 required to put Hussein on the block.
I'm not voting purely because if they are the other temptress, I don't want to be evil here.
Hussein, are you?
No.
Should we get
Yes, you do, Memeing.
someone on
You
the
always
block?
want to be evil.
Or-
You love being evil, Memeing.
I hate being evil.
The only reason you
6
wouldn't want to
is
be
not
evil
enough.
is because Mia's not here to kill.
Since
Closing
Arif
the
will
day.
nominate Chiz. I think
Arif's nominated Chiz.
I think
Tell us
Chiz really wanted this because Chiz might be the augur, and it's kind of dawned on me as the day has gone on that Chiz really wanted me to nominate him. So there you go, Chiz, you got your wish. Also, I'll probably lose Rochambeau if we let this go into night phase. So if we kill Chiz now, there's no problem.
Chiz?
That's a funny way to pronounce Harrispex, Arif. And more importantly, I will make the standard bearer statement that the person who nominated me is specifically drunk. That's not poisoned.
Okay. 7 required to put Chiz on the block.
Get someone
Oh,
on the block
that looks
today.
laggy.
Probably lose
Rotation
Rochambeau.
on the
So.
street.
Not gonna lie, I might have put my hand up for that, but it froze and started Arif.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Closing the day in 10, 9, 8,
And more nominations.
6.
Who's left that can nominate?
And with that, Patters, I've closed the day. No one's been executed. And the game continues.
Well, to catch everybody up, we are the standard bearer. Though we are sat next to a winemaker. So the standard bearer's ability is when you are nominated, you make a unique public statement about the nominator. We made a unique public statement, excuse me, I can't even speak, a unique public statement about Chiz, the person who nominated us, saying that the demon is sat within 2 spaces of Chiz. So from Debbie round to George. We then nominated Chiz. He could easily just be the augur here. But, you know, it's fine. We're also tempted. We've heard that Memeing is the other person that's been tempted. So we almost turned evil there. We did get Memeing on the block. But he was able to be tied with George. There is a lot of sus on Hussein being the person who helped get that tie. So, you know, there's that. I mean, apart from that, we haven't really got much of a grim going here, which is a bit of a shame. We've got James as the winemaker, which was a hard claim. Brockwell gave us blacksmith, merchant, or gladiator. Ooh, thanks for the noms, Mia. Chiz gave us standard bearer or sculptor. You start knowing a player. Each night you learn the alignment of the most recent nomination. Of their most recent nomination. Oh, so Chiz is probably not the sculptor then. Let's see if we get gladiated. I actually wouldn't hate it. I actually wouldn't hate it at all.
That's a good explanation, George. Thank you.
I would be very concerned if you hadn't decided to claim it.
Yep, completely forgot that George has been hard claiming blacksmith. A saying likely temptress. Yeah, good point with that play. But then cross. Yeah, evil with cross. Yeah. Great point. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. We're solving the game, folks. We're solving the game. Yeah. That's true. If we get Jewel tonight, we can...
So, my minions, you'll have to tell people they are the Hannibal. I don't think anyone is trusting me if I tell them.
You might have burnt that bridge, maybe.
Mel spent a good 5 minutes yesterday trying to convince me that I was the Hannibal just to get me to claim. I just said no.
Quick and important announcement. Also, scissors. If I am the Temptress and you are my Hannibal, there's a chance I will pick you.
Yeah, picking Hannibal makes quite a bit of sense.
Yeah. It means that on one level they think they can't be Hannibal. On another level, if they are the first Hannibal to die and they turn good, then they can turn back again.
Yeah, tempting a minion isn't that bad in general either.
Yeah,
from
true.
My one experience.
Yeah, they can get themselves executed and recruit someone.
Yep, executed day 1, claiming Hannibal for the rest of the game. Framing a Hannibal world.
Am I the only one that marked Chiz as the temptress in this little school?
I've told you before, it's the Harrispecs. I draw the sculptor or the Harrispecs.
I will say, if that was directed at me, and that you were saying that I could be a Hannibal despite being tempted, I will say I am now going to operate on the assumption that I am not purely because it was Mole who approached me. So you have lost that convincing argument.
I personally, I have Chiz down as an evil sculptor until I know otherwise. That just feels like covering all bases.
I've
Yeah,
put
that's
that
Chiz down
cracks.
as
Yeah.
Caesar for now, and I know that's kind of out of left field, but
Whenever I'm
Funnily
in a
enough,
game,
Debbie, I have you down as Caesar from what you claimed to me.
that's fair actually.
All I'm saying is look at the initials.
Jackie Chan.
All I'm saying
Oh
is
my
that
God.
in our private chat, Debbie did claim to really enjoy being stabbed in the back multiple
I don't
times.
think I get this. I'm not sure the other words that came out of my mouth.
You guys over there happen to get that new John Cena Jackie Chan movie on your Netflix in the UK or not yet?
You know what?
No.
Now you've mentioned it, I'm gonna look.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Because Jackie Chan and John
Cena.
Cena's new movie
Hidden
on Netflix
Strike?
dropped like last week. Yes, it dropped
yeah.
last week. It's supposed to be pretty funny.
Jackie, 2 elite soldiers must escort.
Well, we've not woken. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we really need to figure out. 1 second. Sorry.
What do you think of that information?
I missed all of that at the beginning bit. But what I think of that information is I'm probably winemaker drunked.
I see. Okay.
So, I mean, so my thinking, which is also chat's thinking, because I'm taking their idea, is that Essayne is the Temptress, Cross is potentially evil, and maybe that's the other minion, and now the demon is in that bottom half of the circle, so we just kill into that, and it can only go well for us.
Well,
fair
best
enough.
of luck, then, I guess.
As that, yep. Social reads, good. All right, thanks both.
No worries.
Cheers, Aaron.
There are so many fish in the sea, it's hard to know.
Oh, I'm so winemaker drunk. I am so winemaker drunk. It's not even funny.
Unless you are a bear with bare hands. I'm not wrong, but mine.
Bare hands.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, except from who, Paz?
Except for JC, who has died in the streets of Rome.
Cool.
Ooh. Rest in peace.
You've got 6 minutes.
JC, were you what you claimed to me?
Yep.
That's sad.
Were you what you claimed to me?
Yep.
Hi, Chiz.
Why are you still alive?
Why didn't you kill me?
I don't know. It's your fish.
I'm
It's your bloody
I'm
fish.
perfectly happy
Okay,
to die.
fine,
Kill me if you want.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not the gladiator. I think that was pretty obvious.
Are you the sculptor?
I don't think it does too much harm to say no. I was in a roll shot with JC.
Okay, fair enough. Because I know you're not the standard bearer.
I'm not the standard bearer either. Yeah.
Yeah, because I genuinely am the standard bearer. And I learned a yes last night. The problem that I have is I'm apparently sat next to a winemaker. So there's that.
That's why I wanted you specifically.
Yeah.
Because I claimed standard bearer to James, and he wanted to know, and I thought it was worth putting it out there for a real one.
Absolutely fine.
Okay, right. So a yes would be wonderful if it's true, because that's George, Mole, or Debbie now.
Exactly.
And if it's Hannibal, then that's 3 kills and win the game.
It's both Hannibals in that section because I'd specified both.
Yep, you did.
It might be worth trying to find a real gladiator at some point to kill me, because I would really like that at some point. I think it would be beneficial.
That's all right. There is another possibility, but it's kind of high stakes.
Mm-hmm. I love high stakes.
I've heard from a centurion.
Okay, let me pretend I know what that does. If you're nominated and execute a living player, their team loses. Nope, we are not doing that. We are not doing that. No. Please, no. That's too much high stakes.
Yes.
All right. If you do hear
fun,
of
wouldn't
a specific gladiator, though, please let me know. And also, you didn't claim?
Yeah.
Do you want a hard claim?
You have hard claim to me? Yeah, okay. I just have.
Right. Yeah. Please
Can
don't
I-
nominate me again. Then.
It's okay, I claimed Spartacus.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. True. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds like a plan. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
voting on
that's okay.
anyone that you nominate unless I'm pretty sure they're evil at this point. So.
No, it's okay. I mean, we both know I'm going to claim Spartacus almost every day.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I probably won't do it. So that's fine.
Okay.
But just, listen out for the day when I say I am Sporticus instead.
All right. Will do. God damn it.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chiz. Oh no. So Chiz is the Centurion. Wonderful. Right, let's get some chats in. Let's try and find this gladiator, because I would rather die and then get memeing. Oh wait. We could get executed and then get Chiz to nominate memeing and win the game. Tell me if I'm wrong here. Huh.
You're right.
Yeah. How are
you?
you?
Look mostly confused.
Let's go. Let's go chat.
Right.
No, I've figured out.
Sure you're okay?
I figured out a win condition based on some stuff. I don't know. I'm waiting for other people to tell me if it's a terrible idea. Yeah, I mean it's based on me being sure that certain people are certain people, right? And that's a terrible thing to assume because people could lie. Why would they lie, Debbie? Because they do.
True. Why would they lie?
Why would they lie?
I don't respect anyone that lies.
In that
honestly,
in that same
Why
vein,
would you?
I'm gonna lie and tell you I'm the standard bearer.
Okay, standard. Love
Yeah,
that for you.
standard.
What did you say yesterday?
I
was he
said that the demon is within 2 spaces of Chiz, because Chiz nominated me. So it's from Debbie to George, from yourself to George. Oh crap, that includes you. Oh no.
Oh no. Wait, was it true?
Maybe.
Okay, fair.
I mean, you could
that's
understand
fine.
my trepidation at this point.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it'd be nice to know if I'm Hannibal, honestly, if nothing else.
You know what?
But I will
Sure,
tell you that I
that's
am
fine.
the-
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I got a yes.
Okay, nice. I might be Hannibal then.
Could be.
So I am the Centurion, and I will just continue to claim Spartacus until the final 3 and make it spicy.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right.
Love
Thank
to see
you.
it. Thank you very much.
See you in a bit. Uh-oh. Double claim. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh,
so that's
Debbie, are we going for each other?
So makes it a bit
Well, this
awkward now,
is
don't
awkward.
it?
In it.
Definitely not on mute. Welcome back, everyone. You have about a minute or so before the nominations open. No one's claimed Spartacus today, so
I was
floor
just
is
gonna
open to
ask.
nominations.
I'll claim Spartacus.
I'll claim
Solve that.
Spartacus.
I
Harry.
want to claim Spartacus.
I am delighted to see you all here today. I'd like to tell you a story as an actor about Debbie the demon, Mole the minion, and God damn it, why don't any of you have names starting with T or O? Essaying the outsider.
Thank you. It's a wonderful story.
Also,
That's
I am
hilarious.
Spartacus.
I am Spartacus, if that wasn't heard before.
We got you, Mo. One more.
yeah.
space.
I am Spartacus. Yay.
Thank you,
Chiz
Rockwell.
and-
We have all 5.
Did you
Chiz
hear
and
me say it
Debbie,
earlier?
Have
We got you,
either of
Mike.
you
Yeah, so that
spoken
is
to each
Mike.
other?
Sorry.
Sorry?
Have neither of you have spoken to each other? Okay, that's interesting. Thank you.
Well, other than just now publicly.
Yes.
Calling each
Saying
other
that we were
demons.
suspicious of JC's neighbours. Yes.
That's fair.
Can I just publicly ask for some help? Well, not necessarily help, but if you are a gladiator, I have been temptrusted I'm still good. I do not mind dying to a gladiator ability to confirm you and negate the Temptress entirely. So I will be throwing rock tonight if anyone wants to pick me.
That's incredibly min-maxy of you.
That's a really
I'm
interesting way to play.
going to claim it and then pick scissors.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mike.
Yeah, I'll claim gladiator and then do what Mike did.
Yeah, just not wrong. Forever stealing my.
You do also have the option of claiming gladiator and then picking George.
You know what, Memeing?
Do that.
I will claim gladiator and I will select Debbie.
Cross, thank you. Your weapon of choice, Cross.
Let's still use. Let's use Memeing's rock.
How can I play Rocky? You've stolen it.
And Debbie?
I'll use Miming's disappointment.
Very
Wonderful.
Debbie's
Thank you
winning.
very much.
Can someone claim gladiator and pick a sane so that we turn Memeing evil? Oh wait, no, it's only execution. Never mind, ignore that.
Yeah.
Memeing's
Can I
plan is
claim
to
gladiator
negate that.
and pick Rockwell?
Who claimed gladiator there, sorry?
Me the same.
A sane, and you pick Brockwell, yes, of course, your weapon of choice.
A really smelly shoe.
A really smelly shoe. And Brockwell, your weapon of choice.
A living shoe with teeth.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
I think that's called a mimic.
I'll claim gladiator then and pick Memeing, I guess.
Okay, and your weapon of choice, Brockwell.
Emotion.
That's not going to beat my rock. That's not going to beat my rock. So you better rapidly think of a new weapon.
Thank you. Best of luck. Do we have any more claims or open nominations? Okay, with that, nominations are open.
Sorry, I was muted. Can I quickly claim actor?
Go for it, Mike. Tell us a story.
Thank you. My story is that Arif is a horrible outsider. I don't know why horrible. Probably just because it's Arif. I'll say that Cross is a minion.
I mean, he's absolutely
And
fair.
let's say that
Could be an
George is the demon.
Thank you very much, Mike. I love
Right
detail.
down.
Nominations are open.
Choose nominates Debbie.
I've already
Choose nominated Debbie. Tell us why.
Most importantly, bring back the dog.
She's still here. I would like to claim standard bearer and say that Chiz is the same alignment as myself.
Okay.
I love the ambiguity there.
I do think it's a good execution.
You're welcome.
But for reasons beyond dog. Although, also dog.
Yes, sorry. There were other reasons, but we can keep them private because dog.
4 is not enough.
Cross will nominate Mole.
Cross has nominated Mole. Tell us why.
They asked me to, so this is your wish, Mole.
Moll would like to claim standard bearer and state that both of my nominator's neighbors share the same alignment.
Okay. Anything else to add?
Yeah, still messing around.
6 required. Three is not enough.
Arif will nominate a sane.
I would like to nominate.
Arif is nominated a sane. Do tell us why.
I think we covered this quite eloquently yesterday with George, but I think Essane being the Temptress makes sense because of the rapid hand-up motion when Memeing was almost on the block and then became on the block. So I think Essane being the Temptress here makes sense. I don't know.
Essane?
I didn't think it made me the Temptress. I thought it made me the other half of the Temptress, which by doing this, you're just going to make me evil, surely. So
can I speak on defense of Essane?
Please
quickly go for it.
I do socially trust Essane at this point in the game. So they might be the Temptress target, but I think they're currently good, so I don't want to kill them.
Sticks
I
required.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I also think
I wouldn't be looking to turn
tempted
evil.
Like, can we get someone on the block today?
Sorry, can I ask why people are saying about Cleo?
So Cleopatra is a demon that chooses 2 players, and if those players nominate the following day, they die the following night. So I didn't nominate and still died, so it's possibly still a Cleo game, but it requires a very specific one, and it's far more likely one of the other demons. So basically it's a way of saying people can nominate without fear that the act of nominating is going to get them killed. You just have to worry about being turned into a bad omen, and that's fine.
I wish I'd known that.
With
James,
that
before
being
I
said,
started
can somebody
nominating.
nominate Aerith for me?
There was a nomination, I think.
Yeah,
James, you
there's been-
nominated?
Yeah, James nominates Brockwell.
James nominates Brockwell.
He knows what he did.
Brockwell?
I wanted to reply with a joke, but then I'm worried it get me killed. This is a pre-organized bit.
Yeah.
Everything
I
is
wouldn't
fine.
vote on this. It's fine.
It's fine.
Well,
Six required.
let's get Brockwell.
Yeah, I am voting on it. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry,
I will spend my dead vote on this bit. God damn it!
We hate bits in the server.
No.
We don't do bits here. Yeah, if
5
someone,
is not enough.
if someone wants to nominate me,
Memeing
we can do that.
nominates
Can someone-
Did we have a nomination
Memeing
from
nominates
me?
George.
Yes.
I'd
Mimi's
like to
nominate George.
nominate George.
Tell us why.
I don't think we should kill George, but this is an Augur check. Augur check.
Ooga.
And George?
Sure, I also don't think we should execute me. As the blacksmith, I would like to make a standard bearer claim that at least once so far at night, Memeing either chose or was chosen by an evil player.
I like that a lot, George. And with that, 6 votes required.
I think this isn't a terrible execution.
Counterpoint, it is.
Well, I don't know
Got
who
me
to
there.
believe.
2 is not enough. Are we going to
Debbie
execute anyone
nominate
at all?
Hey, can I make a nomination, please?
We had Debbie nominating
I
Arif.
just heard Debbie. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
would
then
like
you
to
afterwards, Mike.
Oh, sorry, my headphones are playing up. I can't hear properly.
No worries. Debbie, tell us why.
That's okay. Arif asked me to.
Arif.
Debbie, you claimed Spartacus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then this is fine. If we want to do this, it's absolutely fine. I will make it get to 6 if it's on 5. If we want to do it. Cool.
Can I add a permit?
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'd also like to claim. Well, there's no point if I die, right? I'll claim standard bearer and state that Debbie is part of the good team.
Thank you, Arif.
I was also
You
going to
require
nominate
them to
Arif.
be a team.
I was going to nominate Arif on the basis of Arif is probably the other Temptress pick because stream bans. And I think it'd be really funny to make Memeing evil
6
against
enough.
Will.
Well, if that's
I
the
will
case,
never forgive you.
if that's the case, then we can just get a Centurion to kill Memeing and win, right?
That doesn't help me.
It is.
Look, as long as Memeing loses, I'm happy.
George has nominated Chiz.
Yeah, I am pretty suspicious of Kiz. Both, or for one thing, JC apparently was a pretty unfortunate kill for the good team, and JC hard claimed to his neighbours on day one. I also then kind of felt like Kiz was kind of burying the nomination on Debbie at the start of today with a deliberately kind of weak nomination, talking about the dog rather than talking about the actual, like, the reasons that he knew about, which was that Debbie had JC's hard claim. To make us not get many votes on her. So I would love to get this through.
Cheers.
I've forgotten what the first reason beyond the Debbie thing was. So sorry. The Debbie thing, that wasn't intended. Oh, yes, no, sorry. I nominated Debbie because of the JC thing. I'm afraid the dog got very distracting. I am easily distracted by a cute animal. I did actually mean to lead on to the fact that JC claimed Debbie and me. I agree that's a reason to be suspicious of Debbie, but we've lost our chance. We'll have another one. I've also heard of information to suggest that Moll or George might be evil, though, so I'm a bit worried about this coming from possible... Yeah, actually, no, sorry. The information pointed to George doesn't point to a glycon, so I'm not so worried about that. Sorry.
6 required to tie, 7 to put Chisney.
I'm glad we agree.
JC also makes a good point, yes.
If you get distracted by cute animals, Chiz, is that why you always seem lost around me?
Yes, I'm wondering what the adorable little squirrel hovering below your nose is doing.
3 is not enough, and it looks like this may not be beaten unless I hear any more nominations.
Moll nominates JC.
Moll's nominated JC. Tell us why.
Yeah. I just wanted to get an additional nomination in, and I felt like nominating a dead body has the least risk of getting votes, and thus tying the one we already have on the block.
JC, anything beyond the grave?
No, I'm the zombie. Don't do it.
6 required to tie, 7 to put JC's dead body back on the block. Never actually was on the block, were they? Never mind.
I will point out some of us do have work tomorrow, so maybe let's not just kill dead people.
We go till Rome's
One is not enough. Closing the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arif, you've been executed. And you die. Everyone go to sleep.
If I turn evil, Arif, I will be very annoyed.
Well, Centurion, you know what to do.
Any evil players want to kill this Centurion for me?
Oh God! What?
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I wasn't centrist.
Oh.
Wait, were you actually not?
My thought process was that Arif's on stream, and Arif got picked by... The last game I ran for Arif, he got picked by all 3 members of the evil team on the first night.
I mean, you're right, Mike. It's exactly what's happened.
I'm
I'm muted right now.
I think it was the Serenova.
You are absolutely right. We'll tell Mike tomorrow.
And I can't remember what the other one was.
If Arif was Temptress picked, then he was a terrible execution.
Right, but on the other hand, it annoys memeing, so...
Why is that the goal here? Why is that the goal?
Did I miss Arif claiming it, or are we just assuming it because stream?
I think there's an assumption.
Arif jokingly said Gladiator kill memeing tomorrow.
Not Gladiator. It would be specifically the Centurion.
The Centurion.
Yeah.
The Centurion.
Sorry, Centurion, not Gladiator. I am not very intelligent.
No, it's fine.
Really annoying because, like, even if I'm good, no matter what happens, if a Centurion goes for me, I just lose anyway.
Only
so you're having a good time, is what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna get Centurion tomorrow, and I have, like, my defense is that I'm still good.
Wait, why are we? Wait, I'm not been Temptress. Why? I was joking.
Well, no, but that's not going to stop the Centurion. Is it?
Why? I'm standing in front of you saying, "Don't do it."
I am dead. Okay, if Mike is the Centurion, I am dead.
I think you'll be fine.
I'm not saying I am the Centurion, but this helmet is mighty heavy.
Spartacus confirmed. Yeah, Mike's got it in one. So we out to Mike, right? We out to Mike and we find that Centurion, the real Centurion.
Spartacus claim for the one George.
Yeah, not saying I am the Centurion memeing, but we should chat tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Cross, are you the Glycon?
I wish, but no.
Yeah, okay, so I have to change your token now.
The Harrispecs. Oh, Mar, what did you have me down in your fate, Grim?
I think I had you down as the sculptor. Essene and Chiss are the Hannibals. Brockwell, Temptress, Cross, the Glycon.
Don't tell me!
And George was the Centurion. And that's all the fun stuff. Oh, Debbie was Spartacus. I hope I have some of this evil team correct. My room is going to be incredibly filled up with day 1 Spartacus, day 2 Spartacus, and so on and so forth. Okay.
So it is dawning on me that it probably wasn't a good idea to die because, like you said, Lucifer, now memeing is evil. At least we know that memeing is evil. Now the Temptress has got their wish. Evil. Let's put down the Merchant. Hello. Oh, sorry, I've got you muted. There we go. Yeah.
How are you?
You've been executed, Arif.
Yeah, it's dawned on me that this probably wasn't a great idea now in retrospect because I don't know who the real Centurion is. But I was trying to gamify it, and then I die, and then the Centurion just kills memeing, and we all have a party, and it's great. For the next hour, we just enjoy Rome whilst it's falling. But now I realise there is a double claim on Centurion, and I don't trust either of them at this point. So yeah.
That's unfortunate, Arif. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. So if you want to bring me back to life, that'd be great.
Oh, there's just.
Well, is there any mechanic for that?
Yeah, we'll just bring the professor in.
You can make one, right? You made the script. You can make one. Do it, please. I made a grave mistake.
All right.
Oh, you know what, yeah.
Thanks. See ya.
I'm still quite proud of that.
Oh, this is terrible. All right, we can still claw back victory. I have
was quite good,
faith.
to be fair. Especially on the fly.
Somebody may have given me an hour's warning.
Well, that's still pretty on the fly, Chiz. As far as crafts go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, except for memeing and Debbie. They've died tonight.
I threw rock and the gladiator killed me. They're just very good at reading what I'm going to throw in advance. Maybe psychic.
The important thing is memeing the Centaurian can't get you, so.
I'm still good, okay?
Well,
is that true?
So can I just can I ask a question? I'm assuming that was Gladiator. Does memeing know who the other person was?
The other person who was Temptress picked, you mean? Or
No.
the
Does
Gladiator?
memeing the Gladiator?
Yes.
They shouldn't, right?
Okay, so
yeah, because they go
technically
into
memeing can confirm a player right now.
If memeing is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
I just want you to know that you were 100% correct.
Look, I'm not saying I know much about people, but I do know that you're a target from running these games.
What can I do? So I was Temptress, memeing was Temptress, and that's probably why memeing is now dead. If not for the Gladiator. I was thinking, this is a great plan. We'll just get the Centurion to kill memeing, and we'll win the game. And now memeing's dead. So there is a dead evil player.
I'm assuming that it was Brockwell, right?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
So Brockwell is the Gladiator.
Yeah, memeing is an
Gladiator.
evil townsfolk or outsider, but evil at this point.
Is something. Okay, so memeing needs an evil, and you were seduced.
Yeah.
Hope your wife never finds out.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Were you?
Okay, so
What are you?
I will trust you. I am the Mortician. You were killed by execution today.
Amazing. Are either of my neighbours evil?
Yes.
So it's the same then.
So I'm thinking the same as the Temptress.
Yep, and memeing, yep. So this is interesting. So Essane and Cross are sat next to each other. Essane and Cross have been voting together. I think they're two parts of the evil team. So I was the standard bearer. I said on the first. So the problem that I've got is apparently on the other side of me is a winemaker.
Oh shit! So I could be drunk.
Oh wait. That was no. You shouldn't be. Your information should be sober. I think because my information would have been drunk.
Are you sure?
Well, it's the next townsfolk on this side, I think, which I think is Chiz now.
No, it's just I clarified this earlier when James claimed winemaker at a 3.
Yeah.
It would always be me and you unless one of us gets turned into Bad Omen by an augur.
Right, okay. So even if we're dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, crap. Yeah, you could be messed with.
If potentially, like, Cross is the augur, we're both safe still.
Yeah.
And if you were drunk, so your information makes you seem drunk.
Well, my information points at Debbie, JC, Chiz, Moll, or George as the demon. 2 of them are now dead, so it would be Chiz round to George as the demon.
So Cross could be the demon. And that means that saying the Temptress has picked the 2 townsfolk either side of him.
Yeah, that's what my thinking was initially. Well, I thought Cross and Essane are evil. I'm not sure who the demon is between them. And if we trust my information, then it's either Chiz, Moll, or George. And if we don't trust it, it's Brockwell, you, James, Essane, Cross. So
we need to speak to other people to hide it. If you can say that a mortician has come to you and said one of your neighbours is evil, that would be great.
Yeah, will do.
Perfect. Although I have been pretty open with most people. So
okay, sounds good.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
Bye.
No, I love this for us.
JC.
2 seconds, George. I just wanted to...
Let's chat.
Hello.
Fun fact. I was indeed Temptress. I thought it was a great plan because I thought, let's kill me and then we just get the Centurion to kill memeing.
Cool. Yeah, I can kind of see it. They outwitted you there, though, didn't they, Aaron?
Oh, that evil team, that darned evil team. So here's me and my information. So I think Essane and Cross are potentially evil, potentially just the minions here. Although Cross could be the demon. But so I'm the standard bearer. My statement on day 1 was about Chiz and their neighbours, and I said specifically the demon is sat within 2 spaces of Chiz, which includes you and Debbie. You're both dead, but it also includes Moll and George and Chiz. So one of those 3 could be the demon, or I'm sat next to a winemaker, and none of them are the demon. So there's that.
There. Okay. I like that you're building that world, because I specifically, before this conversation, have tunneled on the world that Cross is the Glycan and Mole is the demon.
Oh, I've got Cross down as the Glycan. I've got Mole down as the Harrispex. That's obviously not true. But
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, I've just got. I had three.
because
I
we've
had
got
three
Temptress.
minions down just because. I think Essene's Temptress, Cross is Glycan, and then I had Mole down as the Harrispex, but then could easily just be Caesar. Yeah,
that's fair. Okay. So yeah, basically my logic. So I was Sculptor, and Cross was my Sculpture.
Okay.
And so never mind. Cliffhangers.
I'll find out tomorrow, I'm sure.
With that.
No, that's why it was good info.
Also, what haven't I claimed publicly yet?
Crassus.
You can try Spartacus again.
I claim Spartacus.
Welcome back. Cross, you have claimed Spartacus.
I claim Spartacus.
Mike has claimed Spartacus.
I am spoiler averse, so please don't talk to me about the third season of The Witcher.
What about the Barbie movie?
No, please.
Oh, I've seen that.
I still have one
claim
episode of
Spartacus.
Thank you, Mo. And one more.
I'm Spartacus. Oh, I
Thank
am
you, Brookwell.
Spartacus even.
Is that? Yeah, 4.
That's 4.
Just going to put it out there. I've spoken to a couple of people today. I have a couple of viable worlds. One of which has Cross as the Glycon, and the other which has Cross as a demon. So, sounds like a good idea to rule some stuff out over there today.
Let me ask you: is it Mole who's telling you this? Because Mole claimed those to me.
It's multiple people I've been talking to.
I am inclined to believe Cross is evil as well.
Just to ask, George, was it multiple people or multiple people?
More than one person. Whether Mole was one of them, who can say?
So my statement included Chiz.
Chiz nominated Cross.
My secret.
Sorry. I have an ST. Oh, can I ask a console question very briefly beforehand? Because I did try to ping Alex in the day, and Alex accidentally dragged me into a chat.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers. We'll come back to you in just 1 second.
In a world where Arif was the other Temptress person, and we executed Arif, and Memeing was the other one, Memeing would have been evil and then been killed, correct?
So the Temptress acts at the start of the night based on the actions from the day before. So in the world, you're saying that Arif was a Temptress picked and executed, and a world where you think Memeing's the other Temptress and died in the night. Memeing would learn that they were evil straight away at the start of the night. It doesn't matter what else happens during the night. Yeah.
I will also say Temptress doesn't say living, so I can still be turned evil. So please don't execute the other Temptress target.
Okay, interesting.
Follow-up question.
Yep.
If someone were to standard bear that someone was sat within a certain number of seats, would you consider the person to be within those seats?
I would ask the player making the statement to be specific which way they want it to be.
Okay, that's fair.
Chiz, you nominated.
Just a few things. We've heard several people saying they think Cross is evil. Coincidentally, I've just remembered something else I haven't publicly claimed yet. I've not claimed Spartacus. I am the Centurion. Let's do this. Good win.
Cross?
Oh no.
I would like to know what information everybody has about me being evil, because Mole came to me privately and said that they were evil and told me good luck convincing everybody. I've told everybody my role, and I've told everybody who I've spoken to if they've gotten sober and healthy information regarding all of that. So I'm just going to say I am the physician. I still don't know what demon type we have because my physician picks are not being killed off. However, for the sake of being the standard bearer, I will standard bear that at least one of my living neighbors is evil.
Cross, your statement must be about your nominator, so we'll let you do that again.
Okay, well then I will standard bear that Chiz is evil.
Okay, thank you, Cross. 4 required to Cross.
I will say the information says Cross is evil. is that the first night's pings don't make sense.
They lied.
Can we have more votes, please? I really strongly think this is a great execution.
Yeah, they lied about me claiming evil as well.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, I did it, Mole. You claimed evil to me.
I don't
George,
like that
leads
now.
more into the
No,
cross
I didn't claim
minion,
evil.
insane
Yeah.
demon world.
I think it's beneficial for me to come out with this at this point. I was Temptress picked. Mike was completely right. So from my perspective, memeing has turned evil now. So
and memeing is now claiming I'm evil, so clearly
keep that in mind with everything that's going on.
I'm not evil.
Cross
Why is
will
it taking this
nominate
unfair
Chip.
out of it?
I told people at the start of the day.
I don't know what other information is going around claiming I'm evil. I've got some serious sus vibes from Chiz and Mole, and now that memeing is based off of what Arif has now said, if memeing really is evil and throwing the evil sus train on me, this is a bad kill. I am a bad kill. This would be better.
Cheers.
Bloody text, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why George is throwing sus left, right, and centre. I'm very willing, if for some reason I'm drunk or bad omened, to come back to the world where the demon is Mole or George. But let's find out if I'm sober and healthy. Come on, game could end today. Keep it on cross.
4 required to die. 5.
I didn't have
Why does
Arif's
this feel-
tempted claim before, and
I
now
think
having
Cross
it,
is
I
the
think
big
this is...
Lycon who nominated you to poison you and not give you the win.
I'm sorry, I can't hear everyone at once.
No, I poisoned Chiz because I believe Chiz and you are evil. And now, based off of what Arif is telling me, I now believe it's Chiz, Mole, and memeing. I don't know the fourth evil, but I believe that those are the three or four of the evils.
Yeah, if Arif is telling the truth, and I do believe Cross now, we can have that information.
I think.
Can I just
Do we
ask why
go
I
for the other one, George?
Can I have been accused of being evil multiple times. Why would I have let the gladiator kill me then? Like, surely that I just wasted gladiator's ability keeping evil.
Were you actually
on the board.
woken to do the do?
I was woken to do the gladiator thing, yeah.
Who are you gonna? Who's the gladiator?
I probably
I don't
wouldn't
wanna out
out
them
that
yet,
because then the
but-
demon will kill them.
Yeah. I don't want to out them because they are confirmed good. So,
But the thing is that
unless they've been
if
turned,
we
but-
believe that Arif was the other Temptress, you turned evil before you were chosen by the Gladiator. You couldn't
me
have
being
known
alive
if you
has
were one.
nothing to do with me being converted or not.
The only trouble is, memeing, you were selected by multiple people, and if if one of them is the real gladiator, you could be waiting to find out if one of the other people who picked you was an evil, so that you can lie about the gladiator and back the wrong person up.
I am
It just
closing
feels like
nomination.
gladiators
Mike
to
will
come out,
nominate
I will
the
confirm
same.
them. If the
Mike's
gladiators
nominated
come out, I will
same.
confirm them.
Tell us why, Mike.
Just in case we don't want to kill Cross, because I think it was George just said they kind of believe Cross is good in that world of memeing and whatever. There is more mortician info pointing towards Asane, and I think Asane could well be the Temptress.
Insane.
I'm just looking up the mortician. 1 second. Okay.
Mike,
I'm not evil. My information is all over the place, which suggests I am either bad omen or I've been hit by some poison at some stage. And yeah, I don't really know what to do with it.
Okay. 4 required to tie, 5 to retain on the block.
Oh, this is a dead vote.
I'm
I'll
pretty
vote for you,
confident
though.
Cross is good.
Let's not
Can we
tie
get
it,
one more
though.
then?
Uh-huh.
No.
James put it down. I don't want to.
I also tried to put my hand down there and it didn't.
If we can't break the tie, I don't want to tie it because I don't want to
Closing
have
in
another
5,
day like yesterday.
4.
I only know.
George nominates James.
George, tell us why.
I trust Cross based on information I've heard in the town square today. James is also in the mortician information. I would have rather gone for Asane, but I prefer the James execution to the Cross one.
James.
I'm actually inclined to agree. I trust Cross pretty implicitly. Yeah, I'll break a tie on this. I'm an outsider. My ability will continue even if I'm dead, but it is what it is at this point. I don't think we have a skull.
4 a quiet a tie. 5 to James.
You just made me totally trust cheese.
Debbie, that's a dead vote.
Which I don't buy.
Yeah. The worry that I've got is we've been unable to get a sane on the block for 3 days in a row now, and yet everyone there just voted on James.
Closing in 5.
We lifted off Cross.
4,
Everyone evil
3,
just lifted it off of Cross.
2.
Yep.
1.
Well, there was 5 votes, so not everyone.
James is executed.
No, but
I think Cross is good.
And based off of my worldview, Mole, you and Chiz are evil, and neither of you voted for it. So.
But you just lied through your heart.
I think Cross is actually good here. Let it be my downfall if that's not true. I think Essane, Mol, and now Chiz makes sense as the evil team, but Brockwell not voting there on Essane is interesting, considering Essane is I mean pretty clearly the Temptress now.
Is saying now has to be evil, even if they were killed by the gladiator.
Oi! I'll play how I play.
So
I'm still
in my head, though. I still can't see a world where Cross is evil. I'm not gonna lie. But I have no info to back it up. It's just.
Essane, am I able to out your role either today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Oh, the Temptress. No, I think. I think. Essane. Chiz and Mol makes sense now as a potential evil team, but I'm still just struggling to see why we just weren't able to get Essane on the block there. I mean, considering the role you gave me Essane, it's not. I mean, it doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, especially if your information is all over the place.
I'm sorry to jump in here. Can we be a little bit careful about sort of panto-style play? It's fine to accuse people of being evil. That's what the game's for. But it's not great just repeatedly chanting so-and-so's evil, so-and-so's evil, so-and-so's evil without giving them some kind of context for why you're saying this and a right of reply.
That's fair. I apologise for my part in that, Kiz, and I'll talk about it today.
Okay.
Good morning,
thanks.
everyone. Brockwell was down in the night.
Can I? Well, Brockwell was the gladiator. Can I out?Essane's role now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Essane is a legionary. I'm also a legionary, and Cross said the first night they picked both of us, which means we should have got a 3 between us. I think I had a 2 and you had a 0, right?
No, I had a 1 on the first night.
I have typed my notes the wrong way around, and I apologise to Cross.
Sorry, what?
You got a 1? Well, your 1 would implicate that I would be evil.
Actually,
then.
yeah. That's true. Yes, that's what I had.
Essane,
So,
in that case,
am I a bad omen?
If the two of you were legionaries, why did you vote to put Memeing on the block on day 1?
I didn't know he was legionary at that time.
We hadn't spoken.
Wait. So, would I have been drunk or poisoned, or would I be a bad omen?
If you're
right,
a bad
my
omen,
information
I should
is
still be getting a 3 then, because unless there's another legionary who hasn't outed.
Hello.
Yeah. So I'm outed now.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for Memeing's death. Are you either Spartacus or the trumpeter?
No, I'm the standard bearer.
Right. Okay.
I was Temptress picked alongside. It sounds like Memeing as well.
You are saying that.
Yeah. I mean, so from my perspective, I thought, okay, this is great. I'll die, and then we can just get the Centurion to nominate Memeing there, and good team wins. But yeah, I think it's caused more confusion.
Just from my world. So James has claimed winemaker.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to about 4 or 5 people, so there's a few gaps on my grim. Yours being one of them. Well, it's now filled. Then standard bearer with Assane's information being off on all sorts of things. And because Essane helped me out with the nomination with the whole gladiator thing, I asked him to do that, and he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Memeing told me he was going to say rock and has followed through with it. I was reading Asane as socially good, I'll be honest. Although Asane didn't understand why I asked him to do that. But James, winemaker, Asane getting funky numbers would make sense. I'm definitely not.
No, because I would be the one who gets winemaker drunk.
Unless you were the bad omen.
Unless I was the bad omen, yeah.
Which is another thought I've had. I don't know anything about Mike, but I was not made drunk by the winemaker. So I'm assuming Mike's a good townsfolk. And if Mike is a good townsfolk, then Mike's probably drunk. Unless James is evil. I was thinking possibly James could be an augur, just because as an outsider they may want to get like off the block early. And so being nominated turns another player into bad omen. That could be the play James was going for.
And then with me being,
but if you were a Temptress picked, then and Meeming was as well, then Meeming is evil and is trying to look good by going with what had been said. I've just seen the Hell's Librarian's been added as well, which is a good thing.
I still.
But yeah, what's your thought?
No, exactly that. So the last bit there. So I think memeing from my perspective, memeing's evil. Because unless memeing is specifically the Temptress, and in that world still is evil, right? And it's just coming out, and someone else has been turned. I think memeing is now evil because I've died. I was executed. Memeing is now backing up Asane, which I think is strange to come out with it at this point, as JC said. And so they're both trying to go after Cross.
Wouldn't be a starting evil.
So memeing wouldn't be a starting evil in that world. Asane is evil, Cross is good, and then it just leaves Chiz, Mol, or Mike.
I think Chiz is evil. I think Chiz is definitely I think could be the Temptress. George could be. And
I think George is reading quite good. I think Mol. To be honest, Mol, Chiz, Asane, memeing could easily be our evil team. The problem that we've got now is not many votes left. But anyway, let's go back.
So the Temptress thing is legit, and Cross is good.
I have a world for you, George.
To be fair, if I had known about that information yesterday, Asane, I honestly would have rather died instead of James. Because I think I'm just a bad omen now.
Guys.
Welcome back, everyone. There are 6 of you alive. That's 3 claims of Spartacus available.
I am splendidly delighted by how this game is going.
I'm going to go with those who raised hands, and I saw Mike first, so Mike, please take it away.
I'm Spartacus.
Just go refresh.
B, memeing has probably turned evil here. I think Asane is probably Temptress bluffing Legionary, and has told memeing that since memeing has turned evil, that's why they're doing this and trying to push onto Cross. So I also have, I'm the Mortician. I have 2 yeses on Asane. I think we need to kill Asane.
And I then saw George, I believe, with a hand up.
Yes, please. So I just want to go through my information for it because I think it's really relevant. It's why I was making the pushes I was making yesterday. I am the trumpeter. I have some pretty interesting numbers. So I have in order a 2, a 1, and a 1. I'm still processing what the 1 last night means, but as of yesterday, the 2 and the 1 meant that there had to be exactly 1 evil from Brockwell, Chiz, and Debbie. Brockwell, I'm fairly confident, is mechanically confirmed, and Debbie died in the night, which is, there's almost no reason for an evil player to die at the night on this script, so that information to be strongest to guess that Chiz is evil. It also has exactly 1 evil between JC, memeing, and Cross, which is why as soon as it transpired that Harif had been tempted yesterday, I moved off my Cross's evil worlds to Cross is good and memeing has been turned evil. And it also had Mike and Mol as both good. Unfortunately, last night I got a 1 on Cross, Mol, Brockwell, and Mike, which means all of those players appear to have been confirmed by my previous information, which means that something has gone wrong somewhere.
Okay, so if Asane is, I will just say this: if Asane is evil and he's just throwing shade on me, and I'm not a bad omen, you should have got sober and healthy information last night because I selected you.
And
So
I will
unless I
ask,
am a bad omen, your information should have been sober last night.
What a spicy
Hussein,
game.
you had your hand raised.
Yeah, I just want to give my information. I'm sus at the moment, but let's share it goes. I am the Legionary. Night 1, I got a 1. I found out on day 2 that memeing is a Legionary, so that would have meant it was cross. But on night 2, I got a 0, which doesn't make any sense to me. Night 3, I got a 4. And night 4, last night, I got a 3, which suggests that either James or Rockwell had been evil, or bad omens are not registering. I don't really know what's going on.
If
You're not the only one,
that's the only
Hussein.
thing. If
I'm
we
muted
trust
right now. I can add
Hussein's
the
information,
overlap
I
chatter.
could be a bad omen, which is why they would have gotten a 1 on me on night 1 and then a 0 on me on night 2.
What an interesting puzzle.
But if
other
I'm
thing I had
not
when
a
I-
bad omen, then George, your information last night should check out.
The other thing I thought of was day 1, I was nominated by George, so potential Glycon there, if that makes sense, because my number went down, and memeing was still alive. But
Still think
those
George
are the
is
worlds I'm
reading
working
good.
with.
Okay, thank you, Isan. Mo, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I am Spartacus.
Thank you, Mo.
Nice.
Brockwell.
I'll add I am Spartacus. Oh, can I do that? I don't even know.
Privilege of the living.
Yeah, never mind. Can I ask who nominated James yesterday?
Can I just say the
Mike.
Spartacus Fabled has gone missing on my thing?
No, Mike nominated Hussein. I believe George nominated James,
I think it was
right?
George that
Oh,
nominated
sorry.
me, but
Yeah.
to be honest, I was probably going to do it.
Yeah,
anyway.
Mike
Sorry.
nominated Hussein.
Mike nominated Hussein. Who nominated James was my question.
George.
George.
I think.
Okay.
I think George
because
made the argument.
I did have.
Sorry, go on.
I think George is either the Glycon or the Augur because Hussein was nominated by them and also nominated them, I believe. And their
I haven't
information changed
nominated
the next
anyone.
night. Have you
Could
not?
I-
Who
could I
nominated
just add-
I've
George?
nominated no one, so it's not an augur in my world.
I just wanted to.
I've
throw out the idea-
nominated the.
Sorry.
I believe the 2 people who I've nominated I've nominated George, Mole, and Chiz. Those are the only 3 people I've nominated.
Go on, Brockwell. Let's say the rest of what you were going to say. Sorry.
I just wanted to throw out the idea if George's information is bunk, I did have an idea that James could have been an augur. I think that's quite an out there idea because of the claims outsider we've had, and I have been believing James, but I just think there is a potential for that. And with Hussein, and with James's claim, I was believing Hussein, but with the amount of information coming out, or the vibe that Hussein, or the information that's
game.
putting Hussein in an evil possible position, I'm wondering if that's the potential that James was an augur. That's all.
Okay, to
Yeah,
keep
that
the
was
game
right when we-
rolling, I'm going to ask Mike and then Chiz afterwards to
Oh,
say what their
Chiz
piece
had his
and
hand
then-
up first.
Chiz, then, please.
Oh yes, but it was a nomination, so it can wait.
Oh,
And Mike, anything?
I just wanted to say I currently believe George and Cross. I think the evil team, specifically Hussein, memeing Moll and Chiz. I think Chiz might be an augur, and that's why George's information doesn't make sense because I believe George nominated Chiz at some point.
Can
I would like
ask
to nominate after Chiz does.
about that? So if
Okay.
I've been turned evil by Arif's execution the second day, I would not have been evil when I spoke to Hussein and we decided that Cross was possibly evil. So I'm not sure how that could have happened. If Hussein was starting evil, sure, they could just be lying and I could have changed it or whatever. But that's not what happened, and I think I'm not sure what incentive I would have had to lie as a good player at that point in the game.
Okay. Nominations are open. Chiz, would you like to nominate?
Yes, I'll nominate George, please.
Tell us why.
George, firstly, apologies. We seem to be locked into the loggerheads here. I think what we can all agree is that we don't appear to be on the same team. I have again not claimed Spartacus today. I am still the Centurion. I think I have been nominating every day. I could have turned into a bad omen, but nonetheless, I think there's a decent shout of us getting some information from this if the game doesn't just end and we win.
George?
Yeah. I think it's almost impossible that Kiz and I are in the same team. There's a world where Kiz is the augur, but even in that world, my Night 2 information is pretty bad for Kiz. I think it's. I'm still trying to make sense of how it could happen if there isn't an augur involved somewhere. But yeah, socially, I'm really suspicious of Kiz. I think we probably have 3 evils alive currently, so I'm not excited to be dead. But if you really want to do it, you can.
3 required.
I haven't quite worked out mechanically, but I'm pretty worried about his Mole
I think
saying
we
right
have
now.
Mike cross memeing evil, and I think evil
I've
have
got-
more alive.
I'm not the only one with any information.
Do we think
that
that's
makes
the
sense
entire
here.
evil team, folks?
3 is enough.
Asane Chismol?
Mike,
I-
you said you wanted to nominate.
My question is for the rest of town. I want to kill either Asane or Mol. The problem is if we kill Mol and I'm still alive as the mortician, I'm just gonna get a yes on either George or Chiz because one of them's evil. Whereas
Are you
if
not-
I go on Asane, then I'm gonna get a yes or a no depending on whether Cross is evil, and I think that helps us a lot with certain worlds.
Yeah.
Apologies for misunderstanding,
Here.
but are you not being wine made?
We
Yes,
think-
but
we think we know
we're
the
in
order of the knights.
track of that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's the
Okay.
order? James messaged
So,
me.
You know what? I'm gonna nominate Mol.
Oh.
Because
us
if
why, Mike.
Mol dies here and isn't the demon, then we know for definite which order it is.
Mol?
I believe.
Yeah, I have 2 things to say. First of all, I'm the merchant, haven't used it. Second of all, I claimed Spartacus today, so this is just illogical since the demon I think is the most probable is Crassus, and we have 5 or more alive. Asane haven't claimed, and also I'd like to at least get ghosts voting. Since I think
How can I-
we have evil, at least tie possibilities from just alive players.
I need to see. Is there anywhere I
Okay.
can see what the Fable does now that it's not showing up in the Fable bar?
The Fable just limits the number of Spartacus claims per day.
Okay, so is everything else in Spartacus?
There's three claims of Spartacus available today. 2 people have claimed it, and with that, to continue the nomination, 3 required to tie, 4 to put Mo on the block.
Chiz, if this is tying, will you break it?
It looks like it's going to go way over a tie.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
Debbie and I are
I
both
mean-
dead. That's not what
Yeah,
happens.
I
put your
Will you
want to
hand-
break
stick
it?
yeah.
with my ability here. I'm sorry, I want to keep it on George.
Yeah. I think we just lose good team here. I think Evil
Why
is
is Marcus
running
so
this
crafty?
town.
I don't believe that it's Crassus.
Chiz not breaking it,
I am the
breaking a
black-
tie because it had already gone off of George. Just to me sounds like Chiz and Mol are both evil, and Chiz didn't want to put a 4th on Mol.
Oh,
Socially,
yeah.
that makes no sense for Chiz to not want to put a 4th on Mole because he had it on George, and we got 3 votes already on George with it coming around to Chiz. That's from my perspective, that's outing evil.
Yeah.
Counterpoint, JC. It's outing bad at changing my hands quickly.
No, you were still talking.
Mol-
That's not clicking buttons. That's using your voice.
Yes, I'm bad at stopping talking. We all
With
know
that,
this.
To be fair.
Mo,
I mean,
Just
yeah.
try.
have your hand raised.
Mol would like to nominate Ross.
Mo's nominated Cross. Do tell.
Yeah, I think we have Crassus with Mike, George, Cross. I think Cross is the only one who didn't claim Spartacus. Might be wrong about that one. I know at least Mike did. So I'd like to get this off the block as
one of the evils, but I don't think I'm convincing many.
Cross.
I've claimed Spartacus 2 of the 4 days. Clearly, I'm not Spartacus. I've already outed my information. I am starting to suspect that if Hussein is good, I have to be a bad omen, or one of us is getting poisoned or drunk. But if the world's built around Hussein, Mole, and Chiz, then I'm just starting to wonder if this might be Demon or Minion Panic by Mole.
Okay, 4 requires a tie, 5 to progress on the vote.
If it was Hannibal, it would have to be a Hannibal with both Hannibals still alive, right?
Except in the very fringe worlds where that doesn't work because we're sold on meaning being Tetra's turn, right?
2 is not enough. I am closing nominations in 10 seconds.
I don't believe that it's Hannibal based on me dying when I died, because I'm Spartacus, and I don't believe that good were in such dire straits that I needed to be taken off the board when I was.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mo has been executed and dies. And the game continues. Everyone go to sleep.
God damn it.
Ow. Mole, that's sad.
Now the house librarian is gone as well.
Yeah, I'm very sad. The demon never even tried to kill me.
All the noise we want.
Oh, were you really the blacksmith?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it!
This is my third game in a row bluffing merchant with a merchant on my script.
Nice.
Oh, this is okay. Now I'm willing to believe it's not Hannibal, because in what world is Alex so cruel as to not let the blacksmith do their thing?
Well, this is a very interesting game. Chiz as Caesar, does that make sense? Does that make sense, folks? That's the question. I think... I mean, Chiz could just be the Temptress here, and Hussein is the demon. Either way, I mean, I realise I'm fully tunneling on them both, but I get a really good reading from George, Cross, and Mike here. And if they're the evil team, well, yeah, I don't understand why Memeing is not backing them up. Memeing, from my perspective, is evil. For anyone that is joining late, I was Temptress. Memeing was also apparently Temptress. I was executed on day 2, which would make Memeing evil that night. Memeing was then killed in the night by the apparent gladiator. So there's that as well. I just think... Yeah, I think we've got 2 evils alive at this point. So my money is still on the good team to win. If Chiz is Caesar, then we get 2 deaths now, because that's the first time an evil player was killed by execution. Anyway, let's listen to the chatter in town.
I must say this was way easier on text.
Yeah, you just scroll up to see who's nominated and who's claimed. I will say...
Yeah, but actually not forgetting everything said.
I have a small plan that I hope Alex can't hear me saying right now, because I'm thinking it would be a nice surprise for him one day. For real-life games of this, get little flags that say, I am Spartacus, and everyone who claims it just holds on to that flag for the rest of the day.
That's really good.
That's quite fun, actually, yeah.
Bring your own flag from home.
Welcome back, everyone. You awake to find that Mike has died in the night.
Yeah, shit.
No.
There are 4 of you alive.
I now have a 0 on Mike and Mole, which is pretty weird. It implies that my night 4 information was specifically wrong, because it backs up my conclusions from night 3.
Did you definitely get the correct
information just said Cross was evil.
people?
Right.
No, my information specifically had you and Mike as good, and then one player out of all the clear people had to be evil after that.
Who do we want to speak to today?
Yeah, probably someone turned bad omen.
I have been known to get this horribly, horribly wrong in the past. We are definitely at 4, aren't we? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Standard rules apply.
Hey, Miming.
Hello. We
Hello.
haven't spoken yet, and I'm just here to complain about certain things that may or may not happen in this game.
So, in my defense, I framed the idea to chat, and then people in chat were like, "That's a great idea. Get yourself killed, and then get a Centurion to kill Miming." And then I was like, "This is great." And then I realized there was a double claim of Centurion, and then you died in the night anyway. I'm very sorry.
Yep. Well, who was it in chat asking for a friend?
I would never out Mia like that.
Of course.
I'm sorry, bud.
No, don't worry.
Hey, you're doing a great job, though, to be fair. You're doing a great job. Obviously, from my perspective.
The reason I'm doing a great job is because I've told the truth the entire game.
Really?
No one on the evil team has approached me. I have no idea who it is.
I mean, so working with you at this point, because there's no harm, right? It's fine, we're both dead. I think your evil team is probably Asane, Chiz, and maybe James? Maybe James. If it's not, forget what I said. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think it's quite interesting either way. I love how this has turned out because I have no idea, and my plan is just.
What are you?
Standard bearer. I don't mind telling you, standard bearer.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye.
So to do this too.
That's my problem. Is
no, I've
either Isane is good, I'm a bad omen, and the demon is either George or Chiz, or Isane is evil. In which case, George is good, and then it's Isane or.
2 things.
Cross.
1, I am Spartacus.
Thank you, Chiz.
I am Spartacus.
Thank you, Cross.
I believe we needed 2, yes.
Yes, well, we don't have to have 2, but that's 2.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah. Secondly, this is important. From my perspective, I'm going to say the word me, but if you don't believe it's me, then you have to rephrase it for whoever you think it is. But am I the last good player, or do we go to sleep?
I think it's 2 and 2.
I don't think you are good, but I think it's 2v2.
Sorry.
My perspective is either me, George, or me, Isane.
My info specifically says that Asane is evil.
Let's get that refresh going.
You got yes on consecutive nights. Yeah.
I'm really struggling to make that work with my info. Because Mike and I were just talking about a world where Mol is the Temptress and Kiz is the Augur, which could explain all of my information from night 2 onward, not from night 3 onwards. But in that world, I had to have a sober 2 on Brockwell, Kiz, JC, Debbie, Memeing, and Cross, and I can only make Kiz the evil in that world.
Memeing.
Can I just say, actually?
Not at the time.
I'm a legionary, and I've got a 2. So if Asane is evil, there are no other legionaries unless no one's claimed to me. So we must have a Glycon, right?
Nominations are open.
But you're evil, Memeing, so...
I feel like a Glycon may have to exist somewhere.
I know you won't believe me, but he did tell me a 2 one day too before he was turned, even if he was turned.
But you didn't out that to anybody
before he was turned. You heard it, folks.
Chiz has nominated Arif.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry. I was being slow again. I didn't realise the conversation was continuing. Have I cut across it?
Go for it, Chiz.
Okay. Sorry, it did also feel like it was saying the same thing. I think if we're all in consensus that it's not 3 evils, 1 good, then I think we still need to do a little bit of nominating just to rule out the weird fringe world where Cleopatra has somehow played the best hiding game ever. But we don't actually have to vote on this.
Arif?
I just feel honoured that you would nominate me in this scenario, Chiz. I'm very happy. And if we want to put 2 votes on this, can do.
Is there any mechanical way it can be Cleopatra after JC died without nominating?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think the other minds have been too noisy.
I feel like it's a
It would've-
Crassus.
It is mechanically possible if I am Brockwell are both lying about the gladiator, but I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on one. Actually, hold on one second. I need.
Right, but JC would know if they'd been gladiated.
Yes, it would require a lot of lying.
JC can also be killed by a Harrispex because they pick on night one. Trust me, I know.
But in the world where, in the world where I'm picked by a Harrispex, I don't think we can untangle all the other info without having a Glycon or an Augur in play.
Yeah, I think you're right. Even if that Glycon's George, which is the simplest explanation.
Okay, I just wanted to check that. That makes sense.
Can we?
I don't think
there's no way that 3 people are evil here, right?
Nominations closing in.
There are ways, but I don't think it's the case.
Not socially, from my perspective, anyway.
There's no way it's a sane Cross memeing and Chiz and memeing and a sane are throwing it on Cross because Cross isn't the demon.
5,
they want to keep a sane alive, right?
I don't think so.
3, 2,
yeah, but I think Cross is good. And I think George is good.
Nominations have closed. No one is executed. The game continues. Everyone go to sleep.
I think Mike was the Crassus star pass.
Mom, I swear you always complain that I have like an evil boner for you.
An evil boner.
You have been coming at me since like day 1.
No, I came at you like day 3 when you started saying Cross wasn't evil. That's the point I started coming after you.
No, I said Asane was evil, and Asane is so hungry to kill Cross that I just assumed that Cross is good. I've literally just said Cross might have been evil. Are we sure that he's not?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm after Cross. I don't think I'm pushing on it.
I mean, you and Memeing are both saying specifically that he's evil. And that you...
Based on the legionary number, it would be, yeah.
Based on the number, yeah, possibly, but I've not pushed it.
Mechanically, Cross is either evil or a bad omen. But
yeah, which and I was told that the demon was Caesar, but I don't think that checked out because I just don't see a world where it would have been Caesar. I'm under the assumption that it's a Crassus, and I was just given incorrect information. So I believe I really was just a bad omen.
That's your physician info, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I had to clarify that with Alex just a second ago, because I had to clarify that with Alex just a second ago, is if I were a physician / bad omen, would I be told the correct or incorrect demon, or not even a demon at all? Because I
basically want to investigate the idea that James might be evil here.
That's why I don't think it was a Caesar, which is why I believe it was at least a 2v2.
Well, we are on... Oh, here we go.
Morning, citizens of Rome. This is your final day. George has perished in the night and left standing before you a son, Cross, and Chiz.
I don't like this.
So,
I don't like this.
Pertinent information here. We need to figure out the winemaker stuff because my standard bearer information states that the demon is sat within 2 spaces of Chiz. Which would mean Chiz in this scenario.
Which could only be Chiz.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
If I trust the same information and I'm just a bad omen, then the demon is Chiz.
But...
Shall we let Arif finish?
Sorry, I was literally just going to say, but if I'm winemaker drunk, if I was winemaker drunk on the first day, or the on the second night, then it would be one of the other two. And so, like, yeah, we're in a 50-50 kind of situation, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can I request a round robin? Round table, whatever you call it. I don't know.
Sure.
Just before we do that,
Can I request a Senate meeting?
Does anybody who has done a better job of noting it than I do, did Maul claim Spartacus the night they were executed?
Yeah.
Yes. It was me and
Maul. I think they were starting Crassus, and they've passed.
It was my whole defense. You shouldn't have executed me.
They were starting.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Maul was starting Crassus, Asane was the Temptress, and now Asane is the Asane or Chiz.
But didn't
George
Chiz
around Robin? I am asking that you...
Can I just ask, sorry, on that point, didn't George clear Mole that night?
George cleared Mole. Yeah, no, it was that me or Mole were evil, I think. whereas before we had been good.
I thought George's information was like a yes or a one or however that mechanic worked. So
it was numbers, but it was only me and Moll, and there'd been a 0 on me and Moll before, and there was then a 1 on me and Moll that night.
Then a 0, right?
So
just to interrupt, there was a request of a round robin. I'm
Yes.
opening nominations at 5-2, so if you wish to do a round robin, please do so
yeah,
now.
I'm okay with a round robin.
Yeah.
I will allow you guys to facilitate it. I will not be facilitating.
That's fine. I'll kick things off. I was a standard bearer. The only bit of information that I had, I've already mentioned that the demon is sat within 2 spaces of Chiz, and I got a yes.
I'm legionary. Night 1, I got a 1. Night 2, 0. Night 3, a 4. Night 4, a 3. Night 5, a 2. And last night, I got a 2.
Physician, I can't remember everything in order. It was Isane, Miming, Arif, Debbie. At some point around when when Brockwell died, I learned Caesar, but I didn't believe that information, which is why I was starting to believe that I'm just a bad omen.
I am the legionary. I'm still good, but no one's going to believe me. I got 2s the first and second night and then died to a gladiator.
Spartacus died at some point.
Sculptor, Cross was my sculpture, died before I got info.
Still bad clicking away from text chat. Sorry. Centurion.
Blacksmith. Never problem.
Trumpeter with 2110. I don't think it makes sense unless Memeing is lying about having been tempted or was evil who got tempted.
I am Russell Crowe, aka the Gladiator. I chose Memeing and killed Memeing.
I went to make a joke about you being Russell Crowe's character from Les Mis and then forgot what the character was called. Javert, that's the one. I'm the mortician. When Arif died, I got a yes on a St. James. When James died, I got a yes on the St. Me.
And I'm the winemaker.
Okay, nominations are open. I will close them in 2 minutes.
Cross
The problem is, if I believe Isane is good and I'm just a bad omen, then it's Chiz.
But Cross, I have
everybody,
2 yeses.
that's what I was going to say. Everybody else's world is indicating that Isane is evil.
So could Mole be the Glycon, which is why George's information was a 0? Or is that not how that works? No, that's not how that works, is it? It's the neighbours.
Chiz is the augur, Moll was the... And then George did it and it's ruined everything. Moll was the starting... What's the word? What is it? Crassus. And it's gone to Asane.
Now, wait a minute.
Asane was the Temptress.
Well, now, Chiz was the Glycon when they nominated George. George would have been poisoned the day that we executed Mole. George, you said that you got a 0 on Mole and Mike or a 1 on Mole and Mike?
A 0 on Mole and Mike on night 4.
Okay.
Which is why I think Mole is the Glycon here. But that then very conveniently means that if my information is sober, it's just Chiz. But I don't know. Why are you trusting me? I don't have a clue.
Based in that world, I would think that Chiz would be more like the Glycon and Mole would have been the Temptress. But if at some point there was Crassus move, then...
Closing
Socially, I think Chiz is evil, but he seems minion-y. I would vote for Asane, I think, today.
Game's about to end, guys. You've got to nominate.
Cross nominates Isane.
Cross nominated Asane. Tell us why.
I'm sorry. Socially, I actually do trust Isane. I think I'm just a bad omen, but everybody else's information is pointing towards Isane, and we ran out of time.
We've committed.
If it's Chiz, I apologize.
We've committed.
Asane?
I am the only good alive or a bad omen is alive. So if you vote on this, good has lost. I don't know who the demon is. I need some help. But this is not the world to win the game.
2 required.
I think we lifted it off of Cross, the demon.
Oh. We need an extra vote.
Oh, JC, you distracted me with text chat.
We needed an extra vote there.
Even 4 votes isn't enough.
Right. Sane, before you nominate, can I ask a question? Cross, did you say you saw a demon?
Oh no, worst timing.
At Omen, I would have been told the incorrect demon.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's so tense.
10 seconds to nomination.
Sorry, Alex.
I wanted to talk to you about that, Brockwell, but I didn't get a chance to, and I had to clarify that with the story.
Let Brock ask his question.
I just want to ask Alex. So, with a bad omen, you could show a demon falsely to a bad omen.
A bad omen physician, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so if a physician picked a player who died and the physician was actually a bad omen, I could give the physician or the bad omen false information about the demon type.
Now I'm starting to think it might just be Chiz now.
I will ask if anybody else would like to nominate because there's 10 seconds left.
So here was what I thought. I'll let them talk.
No, let's just hear from the alive players because there's 10 seconds.
Can I
nominate Cross?
Sane's nominated Cross. Tell us why.
One of these two's the demon. It's not me. I've had to take 50-50. I'm the only good player alive. If you believe me, you need to vote on this and go for it. If you don't, keep it where it is.
We didn't get enough.
I don't like the fact that he's saying nominated me and not
defense,
Chiz.
please. Sorry.
I don't like the fact that he's saying nominated me when I nominated them and not Chiz. It's making me start to think that Chiz was just the demon. And I just nominated the minion in this world, and now he's saying he's just trying to throw it on me. I think it's Chiz now. I'm sorry, good. I think it was Chiz. And I think that for he's saying to nominate me after I nominated them instead of doing a triangle, it's Chiz at this moment. I'm sorry.
4 to tie, 5 takes.
It was a 50-50 because I was pointing at Sane and George was pointing at Chiz.
Oh, and I don't like the fact. Okay.
George lays a Chiz.
But we can't not vote on it. There is no reason to not vote on it.
I mean,
if Isin was the demon, we lost when we only got 4 votes.
It's not enough. Chiz, will you be nominating yourself?
Chiz, do it. Do it for the meme.
Yeah, all right then. Chiz nominates Chiz.
I'm not going to allow it because the game is over.
Okay. I was just going to use it as a chance to say, well played, everybody. This has been really fun.
Batters, can you take it away?
Yep. Essane is executed and dies.
So tense.
The game is over. A team has won. And it is the evil team.
Oh.
Dog's team.
Yeah.
Let me run through the grim. We'll start off with Debbie, your Spartacus, who died during night 3, I believe. No one ever guessed there was Spartacus in the game. JC, your Sculptor, who was shown Cross as their sculpture. The first nomination was made on George, who was a good player. However, they did not live long enough to figure that out. Marl is your Blacksmith, who never procced. Brockwell is your Gladiator, who was drunk when they made the Gladiator choice, but then was sober when they came to kill, meaning you're currently evil legionary. Because Arif, who was your starting, what was it again?
Standard
bearer, became the bad omen when they nominated Chiz the Orc.
Oh, I did call that.
They got false information because as a bad omen you must. So the demon is not within 2 spaces of Chiz, which means that George, who is your starting, not mortician, trumpeter, became a bad omen when they nominated Chiz and got bad information pretty much from there on. James is your winemaker, who is drunk when they themselves are drunk on odd nights, because it would have no effect on the first night, and then the second night it had a lot of effects because Essane, your other legionary,
oh my god,
got lots of weird info because they were drunk some nights, but towards the end of the game they got a lot of sober info. So because we thought good were struggling a little bit. Mike is your starting Crassus, who was claiming to be the mortician, and then on the night after you executed Mole, they decided to kill themselves and pass it across, resulting in an evil victory.
Yeah.
What the hell did I say, Mike?
Can I just ask, please, why the evil team did not tell me who they were? I was very much in the dark for that entire game.
Oh, Memeing, I'm so sorry. I thought Cross was whispering to you.
Yeah, Memeing,
No,
I assumed Cross told you because that would be the intelligent thing to do. And then I was like, why is Memeing fighting against us?
I still wanted Memeing to be in the dark because I did not want Memeing to like start socially like backing off from me. But I do realize it almost backfired in my face when I found out when I was told I was Crassus. Because when I was told I was Crassus, like shit. But I pulled it out of my ass and I was like, nope, I'm still not telling Memeing.
Well,
Sorry, I entirely blame you.
It looks like today, folks, Rome truly did fall. I'm gonna go say bye to the stream. Everyone say bye to the stream.
Bye, stream.
Wow. Oh, well, we were wrong. What a shame. I did say at some point, if Cross is good here, then I'm an idiot. Well, told you I wasn't a great Clocktower player, but we had fun nonetheless. I hope you also had fun. Thank you for watching along for the entire time. If you were here for the entire game, if you jumped in and out, also fine. If you wouldn't mind following, that would be great. Like I said earlier, you don't have to subscribe. Unless you're watching on YouTube, then you absolutely should, because we've got more great games like this coming up. We'll be playing again, I think, on the weekend. I will figure out a schedule. I will figure out a way to show you all the schedule, and we can go from there. But yeah, for now, thank you all for joining me on this journey. Who's streaming right now? Is anyone else streaming? Can we go and raid anyone? Is Alejo? Yep. Very, very, very good. Thank you all as well for... Okay, raid. Let's do that properly first. Raid. Alejo F. Black. Let's go get that done. This channel is intended. Yep, that's fine. Alright, let's go get that raid done. And I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for joining. And take care.